Hi, I'm Nadia again. I Today is Friday and Monday, so 5 days ago, I shared my first reading from the True Scriptures Ta'anak. I read Barashiyt chapter 1, so the very first chapter. Since then, I have reviewed the preface of the Ta'anak and decided that it's really important to share that, so I've been very focused on getting a good recording of that, which I have really struggled with because as a stroke survivor it's quite difficult holding the book open at the right place and holding the phone to record and read at the same time. So and the preface is about 30 pages long, so I was really struggling to get a good recording of it. So then I remembered that I had heard that the preface is available online, and so I thought it makes more sense just to link to it. So I'm trying to locate that URL so that I can link to it, and I will probably at a later date add that onto the description for the video and share that with people so that you can have a look at it yourselves. And so yeah, I will get started with chapter 2, Barashiyt. 2. The heavens and the earth were completed, and everything that was needed was completed in them. On the seventh day, Elua finished his work which he had made, and then he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And Elua favoured the seventh day and set it apart because he had rested from all his work which Elua had created and made. These are the history of events of the heavens and of the earth when they were created, in the time that Yahuwah the Elua made the earth and the heavens. Now no plant of the field was yet on the earth, and no herb or plant of the field had yet sprung up from the earth, because Yahuwah the Elua had not yet caused it to rain on the earth, and there was not yet a man to take care of the ground. Suddenly a mist sprung up from the earth, and the mist watered the whole face of the ground. Then Yahuwah the Elua formed a man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and the man became a living soul. Then Yahuwah the Elua planted a garden in the east of Adan, and he put the man whom he had formed there. And out of the ground Yahuwah the Elua made every tree grow that is pleasant to the eye and is good for food. He also put the tree of life in the midst of the garden, as well as the tree of knowledge of good and evil. A river sprung up out of Adan to water the garden, and from there the river was parted and split into 4 branches. The name of the first river is Pishan, which is the one that surrounds the whole land of Huila, where there is gold. The gold of that land is good. There is also bdellium and onyx stone there. The name of the second river is Gihon, and it is the one that surrounds the whole land of Cush. The name of the third river is Hiddekel, and it is the one that flows in front of Asher. And the fourth river is Parat. And Yahuwah the Elua took the man and put him in the garden of Adan to work it and to guard it. Yahuwah the Elua commanded the man, saying, "You may freely eat from every tree in the garden, but you do not eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, because in the day that you eat from it you shall surely die. And Yahuwah the Elohim said, It is not good for man to be alone. I shall make a helpmate for him. And from the ground Yahuwah the Elohim formed every animal of the field and every bird of the skies. He brought them to the man to see what the man would name each of them. And whatever the man named every living creature, that became their name. The man gave names to all the livestock and to the birds of the skies and to every animal of the field, but for the man a helpmate was not found. So Yahuwah the Elohim caused the man to fall into a deep sleep, and as he slept he took one of the man's ribs and closed up his flesh afterward. From the rib which Yahuwah the Elohim had taken from the man, he made a woman, brought her to the man. And the man said, This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. They were both naked, and the man and his wife. They were both naked, the man and his wife, and they were not ashamed. And I'll stop there.